focus on risk and how do I identify risk, how do I assess my population. Well, oftentimes we get really good at that, and we assess the population, but then we don't have a solution for them. So then what happens, those individuals go, okay, well, I know I'm unhealthy, but I don't know what to do about it, so I'm just pretty much staying the same. So I think that, with corporate wellness programming, obviously culture is the most important piece. And if you don't have a supportive culture, the program's not going to last. And we see that as wellness directors leave jobs, and then all of a sudden that company doesn't have a successful program anymore. It's like, what happened? Wellness wasn't integrated into the culture. And that's not just programming. That's just kind of the way they do business. So those companies that are successful at integrating it into the cultures are the ones that have programs that are comprehensive and that do last and that do impact employee behavior. But I think the second piece is that we don't necessarily target employee behavior. We target some of that, but there's a very small percent of people that are actually ready to change right now. So if we're only offering programs that are behavior change programs, we have a whole group of people that aren't ready, and we don't know how to get them ready. I think some of the tools and certainly the eHealth Challenge is a piece that it can help get those people ready. And it truly goes back to we've got to help individuals change and want to change, and we've got to have an environment that supports that change.
Well, you brought up some key points there, Carrie, and I'm going to go ahead and cast a poll here real quick just to see what types of programs are currently being offered by the organizations represented on the webinar today. But talk a little bit more about the 1, 2, 3 steps on creating a healthy culture. I mean, there's some organizations that are represented on the call and the webinar today that are saying, yeah, we get that. We need to create that healthy culture, but what are some steps that they can begin to take without spending a lot of money or without having a lot of money to spend to create that culture?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the first